what do you feel are some of the biggest challenges you see faced in this space right now?
Today, I feel like a lot of the challenges, particularly with US based nonprofits, is kind of tied to the current administration and changes that are coming through that are affecting nonprofits on a daily basis in just so many different ways. I feel like I hear about it almost hourly sometimes with some of the clients that I'm working with, and especially with prospective clients as well, how it's affecting their budgets, how it's affecting how they think about the work, how they plan. And then I think another piece too is that is challenging is this idea of like tradition versus innovation. And this is something I actually
Mm.
posted about earlier today on LinkedIn. And sometimes organizations will get stuck in this, we've always done it this way type way of thinking. And it can be really hard to shift to new and innovative strategies if that's always the way you're looking at the work and the processes and the tech that you're using. And so I think for me, I know it's being able to bring like creative and new ways of approaching the work to challenge some of those older traditional ways that sometimes hold organizations back. So for some, it's newer organizations. A lot of the times, it's executive directors who may not have a fundraising background. And then other times I'm finding it's we want this coaching before we get into this corporate sponsorship strategy that's tied to this big event that we've got coming up. So it's very specific to a campaign or an appeal versus a broader strategy. So a mix actually of different types of organizations, different types of leaders, and using the coaching for different outcomes. And particularly for Fundraising Day in New York, the conference, we were a little bit nervous going into it this year because we thought that there may be cuts to professional development stipends and challenges just tied to getting people in the room for the
Yeah.
conference. We did start seeing that in the beginning, and we were able to combat it by offering some reduced pricing, scholarship initiatives, and things like that, but definitely see it affecting those groups as well and conferences as well. And I think that was also a big reason why we made shifts to the programming of the conference as well to address that, hey, like this is a really turbulent time right now. This is the time to be hearing from experts in the space on how they navigated economic uncertainty, political uncertainty in the past, and how you should approach the work today after hearing from these leaders. So I definitely think that we saw how the new administration had changed things, and we made sure that we addressed it in the programming and the pricing and the scholarships and the way we marketed it as well.